Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are during the day to read with us. We're going to read Trombone Shorty. It's actually a fun book about music and this boy who has a cute little neighborhood. So it is an AR book. It is a level 4.3. Here we go.
Where you at? Where you at? We have our own way of living down here in New Orleans, and our own way of talking too. And that's what we like to say when we want to tell a friend hello. So, where you at? Lots of kids have nicknames, but I want to tell you the story of how I got mine. Just like when you listen to your favorite song, let's start at the beginning. Because this is a story about music.
So while I was reading this, I noticed that this story is told in first person. With this type of story, the author is using the I word. So basically, it is one character telling the story and his own personal experience, his feelings, his opinions. So in first person narrative, he's experiencing things through the eyes of the main character. We're going to move on into inference now. And what is an inference? Just by looking at this picture, I can infer some things. It's basically when you're looking at something or you're reading the text about something, you know that you're going to combine it with your own knowledge, and that's how you can make an inference.
But before you can understand how much music means to me, you have to know how important it is to my hometown, my greatest inspiration. I grew up in a neighborhood in New Orleans called Treme. Any time of day or night, you could hear music floating in the air.
So let's make an inference. Why do you think the narrator would pretend he was...
And there was music in my house, too.
Oh.
My big brother, James, played the trumpet so loud you could hear him halfway across town. He was the leader of his own band, and my friends and I would pretend to be in the band, too.
So why do you think the narrator would pretend that he was in the band with his brother? I'm wondering why he would like to be in the band. Well, he loves the music, right? And then also it goes on to, follow me, James would say.
There's one time every year that's more exciting than any other. Mardi Gras. Parades fill the streets, and beaded necklaces are thrown through the air to the crowd. I love the brass bands with their own trumpets, trombones, saxophones, and the biggest brass instrument of them all, the tuba, which rested over the musician's head like an elephant's trunk.
That's also a form of figurative language when it says, which rested over the musician's head like an elephant's trunk. What type of figurative language is that? We use the word like, so I think that it might be a... Do you know what it is?
It's not a...
Elephant.
Yes, like an elephant's trunk. So we're comparing... Yes, figurative language. We're comparing two things, which is...
A simile.
A simile. Great job. So we're going to continue on with the
Wait,
next...
Wait, that's true?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Bardu. So, because if you add two things
All
together,
day long, I
if you
could
add,
see brass bands parade by my house while my neighbors danced along. I loved these parades during Mardi Gras because they made everyone forget about their troubles for a little while. People didn't have a lot of money in Treme, but we always had a lot of music. I listen to all these sounds and mix them together, just like how we make our food. We take one big pot and throw in sausage, crab, shrimp, chicken, vegetables, rice, whatever's in the kitchen, and stir it all together and let it cook.